Dude,
Do you know there's probably...
I need some info out of it.
By the
Since
time-
you don't have it, don't be a smart with the camera. He's like, oh, I'll send you the list. Well, it doesn't have the shit on the list, so what is the point? That's like, oh, you can't get in your email? Well, I sent you the password to your email. What the I can't get in the email.
By the time you guys see this video, there will probably be over 1,000 videos on the Blockhead channel.
Oh my Christ.
Chris, have you
Even more!
Have you tried using this search bar?
Your search bar. Because you titled it whatever the you titled it, and I don't know what it is, so how am I gonna find it?
It's the Sportster episode, man. It's probably titled
I
something
put Sportster, and guess what? No return.
120 horsepower Sportster. Look for that. It's all around the same timeline. And I'm going to look at more motorcycles, so see you guys on the road. Love you. Alright guys, so I'm on the way to check out two barn find Harley-Davidsons. I found them up on Facebook Marketplace. The guy basically said that they haven't run in years, and they are a couple of old Harleys. I'm interested somewhat in both of them, but definitely in one of them more than the other. I don't know if I'll be allowed to film there. If I am, I'll film. If I'm not, you guys will see what happens afterwards. If I end up going through with one of them, which I probably will, just based on the pictures, it doesn't look like it's in that bad of condition, and it's actually a complete motorcycle, which is becoming harder to find these days for these bikes. If it's not good enough condition, or I don't expect that it'll be bad condition. If it was, based on the photos that I did see, I probably wouldn't be driving out here, but the price is right, the pictures look good, the condition seems good, so fingers crossed that all goes well and I pick up another old Harley. I'm sure you guys have seen the other one, the Panhead. This is kind of not along those lines, but ish. I don't know, we'll see. Alright guys, sitting here with Rivers, who is the seller of the bike, of the barn find. Figured I'd let him tell you guys the story of where he got the bike, or how he got the bike and why he put it up for sale and all that good stuff.
So yeah, the bike, it was my father's. He passed away earlier this year. He lived on a farm up in North Florida. From what I found on the paperwork, I think he probably purchased it around 2005 up in the Panhandle, maybe even South Alabama. He loved Harleys. He cruised a little bit on Panama City Beach with it, and it's been sitting in the barn for a while.
Yeah.
So, hopefully it gets cleaned up and looking sweet.
We'll definitely get it all cleaned up. It's got complete rat's nest and some dirt daubers and some spider webs and beautiful barn find. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Really appreciate you.
Dude, shoot me some pics when you get it cleaned up. I love seeing stuff cleaned up.
Yeah. We'll definitely breathe some new life into it.
Awesome.
All right, guys, we got the shovel all loaded up in the trailer. Yep, mine ain't going nowhere. All right, shovel, let's get you back to the shop.
I'm not impressed that you just opened that garage one-handed, dude. But this is insane.
Good morning. Chris is like, I'm walking the other way. There's a rat's nest in the exhaust. It's got dirt dauber stuff all over it.
It's owned by a Marine, that's all I give a about.
Brand new barn find. Fresh leaky motor. Oh look, there's already an oil drop right there.
Oh.
An oil dough.
He's riding to live, that's for sure.
Chris is checking out the bike now. What were you saying, Mustang seat?
Well, I first thought it was a Mustang seat, but as I took a step or two, I'm like, well, that's probably OG or like their accessory seat. But it's back in the days of like, this is leather. I don't believe that this is Harley. This is pleather. That's Harley for sure. But it was cool looking. I'm like, oh
Shovel
I
bagger.
haven't seen any of this in a while.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for it, to be honest with you.
Really?
Well, I appreciate old. I'm old. But I'm also like, I really dig the new as we get so much more power, it's so much more reliable. But this is classic.
There's actually, I think an attachment that goes on there, and it had like a little fin. That's in the trailer still.
Yeah, yeah. This is old gas. You can kind of see where it'd been running off. This green.
Yeah.
That's gas that kind of settled in. What are we doing with this? What are you doing with this?
I don't know.
And this is fucking amazing.
So good.
I can see the tape lines and feel them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who sat down and was like, oh, well, I just tore that piece. It works.
Let's just cut a bunch of tape at like some angles and.
Yeah. That is a custom chrome Speedo.
Is that?
So chances, yeah, it says so right here.
Custom chrome.
Chances are, this is a replaced Speedo. There's no way it'd be that way.
Ah.
So
I was about to say, man.
Original to that Speedo.
If that was the actual mileage, it'd be crazy.
It's seen a few more road miles than that.
Don't know what the plan is, but Foster's gonna take it, clean it all up.
Extra wide foam grips. Ah, feel that foam.
Oh yeah, it's all
This is like
crusty.
For those of you that are watching this that know any of these names, but this would be like Fog Hollow or Gyra or like, oh man, even early JMP. Hell, you could probably still find this in JMP. These little things and these foam grips. God, memories, man. This was cool when I was young. Like if you got these, you were cool, you know, but now it just shows you're old. Back in the early 1900s when Chris was young. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but like you can see like
the dirt was actually dirt, it was still pebbles.
yeah, these are not foamy anymore. They're just like kind of crumbly.
Hard,
yeah,
it's crusty.
Hey man, it sat in a barn for a long time.
So what model is this? Do we know? What was it supposed to be? Love to see the title. We'll figure it out from there. Oh, did you look at the date code on the tires, or if it even has date codes? That'll tell you last time the tires were replaced.
True.
Oh man, they have definitely seen better days. But you know what? They got at least 4 miles on them.
At least 4.
You got 4 left.
Yeah, I don't know that I trust those. 2312. 23rd week of 2012. So those tires are 11 years old.
But they're way newer than I thought they'd be.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been sitting for too awfully long. You gonna clean it, collect it, or do you want to actually turn it into something?
I think with where it's at, I mean, obviously stuff has been done to it. If it was original, it would be like kind of restore and collect. But the fact that it's, you know, been modified, there's no reason for us to like kind of go back to restoration. So all right guys, so there you have it. That is the barn find shovel head that I picked up. I've had
Like a mothball.
a mothball.
Looks like a dirty mothball.
So we're going to be handing this bike off. You guys are going to see the episode here, but then if you want to see the episode over on Foster's channel, which is Mad Detailing, they're going to do a very, very thorough cleaning of this thing. Since it's a barn find, it's been setting for 10 plus years. They're basically going to get it to the point of, I don't know, maybe looking good again. I don't know if it's possible without like a lot of hard work, right? I mean, this thing is bad.
Dare we tell people we have to push it all the way over there?
Yeah. So Mad Detailing on YouTube. He's our neighbor, which is super cool.
It's very convenient at times, and we didn't know about each other until we moved in.
Yeah, so definitely grateful to have them across the way. The people that do know that I picked this up, I've gotten kind of mixed reviews. With it being a shovel, obviously it lends itself really well to a chopper, but at the same time, it's also in like kind of a condition which we could restore it. The paint obviously is pretty terrible, so I probably need to get a different tank.
Unless you want to keep that traditional, whoever did this in their garage paint. I mean,
No. Definitely not.
it can be classy in its own right.
It's just...
I mean, those tape lines aren't horrible.
Tape lines aside, paint aside, should we keep it as a bagger, or should we just take it and chop frame and make it like a chopper shovel?
No.
You want to keep it as a bagger?
You're doing that right there.
Yeah, but that's a Sportster Evo.
Yeah, but no.
What do you think? We should keep it as a Road
I think
King?
so. I don't know what it was. FLH, FLT, FLHR. I don't know. When was it? An 80? We don't even know.
80,
we don't even know what year.
Yeah, 82, I think.
82-ish?
82, yeah.
All right, sweet. There you go.
Obviously, we want to get it back up and running. Shade Tree, he told me, don't do anything to it, clean it, get it up and running, and go take a long trip with it. So I think that's a cool idea. Long term, I have no idea. What do we do with this thing?
Dare I say we put it in the collection with the rest? At least for a minute.
Let the community decide?
Yeah, it's like it goes over there to decision time. Oh, some would call it a graveyard. Others say, what were they giving you shit about just the other day. All yours are flat. Tires are flat.
In the
batteries
live.
are dead. They're out of gas.
All of my personal bikes. The tires are low, so we got to reinflate the tires whenever somebody wants to ride it.
Some of them are outdated by now, probably.
We got to put it on a trickle. Obviously, we got lots of projects. Main focus right now is going to be the pan for this like special thing that we have coming up that I can't really talk about just yet.
While doing the pan, I think ideas will come to you as far as this, because you'll look at that and go, oh man, what if I do this? But this would be the opportunity to kind of let that, whatever comes to mind from that one, let it evolve into this one.
So yeah, that's a future project that Chris and I are going to be working on. If you guys have any ideas on what we should do with this shovelhead barn find, let us know what you think down in the comments below. Should we leave it as is and just kind of get it back to health? So decision to be determined.
Let it kind of come to life and let it talk to you. Be the motorcycle whisperer.
Just be like,
let it kind of tell you where it wants to go. Oh my goodness. I think you're gonna do a lot of things on that you're gonna be like, man, I want to either improve on, or oh, I want to do this now. I did that, now I want to do this. Whatever the it is, you'll figure that out.
What would you do?
I know what I would do with it, but it's chopping it, which is why I don't want to chop it, because that's what I want to do. I want to chop it and make it extremely ratty, meaning no rear fender, no front fender. And if there is a rear fender, it's very, very limited. But honestly, I probably wouldn't put one on at all.
Yo, what if we were to like leave the meaty tires on it, but it like we did like knobbies? So it was like a, yeah.
Well, we can.
Like a rat rod, you know?
Well, actually, you know what we could do?
A rat shovel.
Well, what if we design it with the feel or the theme? So it could be ratty.
Right.
But what if it has the feel of that cafe racer? So it's like a ratted out cafe racer. You've already got the fat front end. Obviously, it's not going to be super fast. All the more reason to make it ratty and just leave that low, wide body look to it.
Take the bags off and kind of see if it speaks to us. Yeah, maybe we'll go.
It's gonna speak.
Mad Max like rat rod style. I mean, it's already barn fine, but does that mean we should not clean it up?
Actually, I like it right where it's at. This part, I really dig this, and I especially dig this.
Yeah.
And all of this rust and aging, I appreciate it now as I age and start to rust.
We'll call it the patina glide. I guess we will find it as it comes to us,
you know
but
what? You say it's rough, but it was loved.
Oh yeah,
during its life, it was very much loved. We figured out that it's been sitting approximately 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
So if we only were guesstimating based off the registration. So even if it was 2 years he registered but didn't ride, so 12 tops. But give or take about 10 years, it's been sitting. It was an 82, so it was ridden for approximately 20 years and loved. It's obviously decently maintained. It doesn't have a lot of obvious leaks. Top cover was leaking, nothing major. Base gaskets don't even appear to have been leaking. Nothing on the primary side was leaking. You have your typical leaks underneath. We're not even going to talk about those. But as far as the engine itself, it looks like it was, for the most part, taken care of before it had to sit, unfortunately.
Yep.
And we figured out the tires were from 12 as well.
That's why we assume it's been setting for 10 years, because like the person got tires on it and just let it set. Tons of spider webs. Actually, the spider webs back here, Black Widow webs.
Ooh, sweet.
Yeah, you can feel like based on the tensile strength of the web that it's a Black Widow web. And then we got like dirt dauber nests like all up in here and stuff. So definitely needs like some love, and Mad Detailing will do that. We'll just kind of figure it out along the way. No real plan. I really love actually the rat rod Mad Max idea vibe. Like I think that would be super cool. Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. Let us know what you guys think. Are you down for a like a Mad Max style like shovelhead?
Don't really let us know what you think.
Yeah, I want to know what you think. Are you guys down for that? I think that'd be cool.
It's so broad.
It is pretty broad.
It's always
You guys
so
are gonna be like, turn it
broad.
into a sport bike. Put a
like,
Busa engine in it.
Whoa, it's a shovelhead, guys.
Yeah.
Some of you guys
Let us know what you think within reason.
Thank
like,
you.
don't
There you
be
go.
unreasonable here. Don't tell us to like throw a M8 like 143 in this thing. So yeah, you guys drop your thoughts. Hope you guys are stoked for the incoming or the new edition. Hope you guys enjoyed it though. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button. Lets YouTube know we're doing a good job. If you guys aren't subscribed, hit that
Hit the
subscribe.
daggum button.
Until next time, ride safe out there. Stay vigilant. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Deuces.